So let's solve some more questions of the sample paper till the section number B in this video. Hello my awesome students, welcome to Akshar Vidyalaya. I am Nana and I make videos related to NCERT solutions for classes 9 to 12th. Moving to question number 5, which says that Mrs. Gang recorded the marks obtained by her students in the following table. Right, so this is a table and these are the marks obtained by the number of the students. Means between 0 to 20, 5 students are there who have obtained the marks between 0 and 20. Okay, then she calculated the model marks of the student, which are 45. So mod is given to us equal to what? This is equal to 45. Then while printing the data, a blank was left, so she has forgot to enter this value. Find the missing frequency in the table given below. So we have to find out this frequency, right? So if mode is 45, Sindhu, then mode is coming in between which class? This class. So model class will be what? Model class will be between 40 to 50. So now what will be the value of L? L is the lower value of the model class. L is my 40. Okay, and F1 is what? F1 I don't know. F1 I have to find out. So let us imagine that this value is equal to X, and F0 is what? F0 is the frequency given below the known frequency, below the F1 frequency. So what is the value of this? This is the value is 10, and F2 is what? F2 is the frequency given above the F1, which is equal to 6. Let's just put all these values in our formula and we will find out the value of missing frequency, means F1. Okay, so now we have to find out the value of this X. So how we can find out? This 40 is being added here, let's subtract it here, and this 45 minus 40 will become equal to 5. So my answer will be X minus 10 is divided by 2 into X will become 2X, and this will become minus 16 into 20. Right, so now what we can do, we can take this 5 into 2X minus 16 this side is equal to X minus 10 into 20. Right, so this 5 will cancel 20 at the table of 4. 5 4s the 20. Now open the brackets. This will become 2x minus 16. This will become what? This will become 4x minus 40, because this 4 will multiply with both the terms of the bracket, right? So my answer will be minus 60 plus 40 is equal to 4x minus 2x. So my answer will be equal to 24 is equal to 2x. So 24 by 2 is equal to x. So that means x is equal to 12. So that means my missing frequency is equal to 12. Okay. Now moving to question number 6, it says that if Ritu were younger by 5 years, then what she really is. Means let us imagine that let her present age is. In such type of the questions, you have to first imagine the present age, only then you can find out the remaining values which are given in the statement. So what is the statement says? If the Ritu were younger by 5 years, then what she really is. 5 years before. So 5 years before. Younger 5 years means his age 5 years ago. So suppose you are 20 years now. So before 5 years, what was your age? Your age was 15 years. Right, then the square of her age would have been, then the square of her age means x minus 5 square had been 11 more than 5 times her present age. What does the statement say? 11 more than 5 times the present age. Right, so what does it mean? What is her present age? Present age is x. 5 times means 5x. 11 more than means this is plus 11. Okay, then what is her present age? Can find out the present age by solving this quadratic equation. How I can solve this? A minus b whole square, which will be what? A square plus b square. B square is what? B square is my 5. Then minus 2ab into x into 5 is equal to 5x plus 11. Okay, so I will get what? I will get x square plus 25 minus 10x is equal to 5x plus 11. Let's take out this 5x and 11 both to the left hand side. Then I will get what? I will get x square plus 25 minus 10x minus 5x minus 11 is equal to 0. This minus 10x and minus 5x will become equal to what? It will be minus 15x, and after solving plus 25 and minus 11, I will get 14 is equal to 0. So after solving this quadratic equation, you know how to make the factors of the quadratic equation. I have to find out two such values that after doing their addition or subtraction I will get 15, and after doing their multiplication I will get the value as 14. So among these I can take out x as common, and inside the bracket it will be x minus 14. Then minus 1 I can take out as common, and inside the bracket it will be x minus 14. Okay, now these are the two terms, and among these two terms I can take x minus 14 as common, and then it will be x minus 1 is equal to 0. So let's first imagine that x minus 14 is equal to 0. So that means x is equal to 14, or x minus 1 is equal to 0. So I can say that x is equal to 1. But the x is equal to 1 cannot be possible, because they are asking about their age 5 years ago from the present age. And if x is equal to 1, so that means 5 years ago her age will be minus 4 years, which is not possible. So write down your answer as that the present age is equals to 14 years. Okay, write down this very carefully, because this is also of your half marks or 1 marks. Okay, now let us start with the section B, and in this section B all questions are of 3 marks, right? So the very first question says that following is the distribution of the long jump competition by the 250 students. So the value of n is given to us equal to 250. Find the median distance jumped by the student. So we have to find out the median. So we know the formula of the median. How to find out the median? L plus n by 2 minus cumulative frequency is divided by small f into h, right? So let's just find out all these values. What is the value of L? L is, so to find out the value of the L, first I have to find out my model class. So model class is what? The middle one. The middle one is what? Middle one is 2 and 2 to 3. So L is what? L is the lower value of this model class. Okay, and the small f is what? Small f is the frequency of this model class, and CF is what? CF is the cumulative frequency of this class. So I will find out what? I have to find out the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency is what? This is will be my 40, this will be 80 plus 40 will be 120, and this will be 120 plus 62, this will be 182, and this will be what? This will be 220, and if I am going to do addition of this, then it will be 250. So cumulative frequency is what? The cumulative frequency before our model class will be the cumulative frequency. So this is my 120. So put the values and you will get your answer. N is what? N is my 250. 250 by 2 minus cumulative frequency is 120 is divided by small f is my 62, and h is what? H is the height or the between the given class intervals, which is equal to 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So put the value and you will get 1. Okay, so 250 by 2 is what? This is my 125. 125 by 120 is divided by 62. So 125 minus 120 will be 5. It will be 5 by 62. Okay, now simply solve the LCM and you will get your answer. It will be 124 plus 5. It will be 129 by 62 is going to be my median of this value. So after doing this division, you will get your answer as 2.0.06 as your answer, and this value will be in what? This value will be in meters because the units given to us are in meters. Okay, so the question number 8 says that construct a pair of tangents to a circle of radius 4 cm which are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degree. So this is a circle whose radius is given to us 4 cm and we have to draw two tangents which are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degree. So we know that radius is perpendicular to the tangent. This is 90 and this is also 90. So if you will see this figure very carefully, then sum of all four angles of this figure is equal to 360 degree. That means my angle x will be equal to 120, means both the tangents are inclined to each other at 60 degree. So for that, let's first draw the circle of radius 4 cm. So I have given the detailed description of this question in my previous video of the construction chapter. So now what I can do, I have to draw a radius first, right? This is going to be my first radius. Suppose this is intersecting the circle at point A, right? So now we know that both the radius are inclined at an angle of 120 degree. So that means I have to draw an angle of 120 degree at the center. So this will be my angle of 120 degree between the two tangents. So let us suppose this is intersecting the circle at point B. Okay, so now I have to draw angle of 90 degree on both of these radius. So you can simply draw this 90 degree angle either by your compass or by your D, right? So if I am going to draw this angle of 90 degree on both the radius, then automatically this angle will be of 60 degree where both the tangents are going to intersect with each other. So this will be my answer of, this will be my answer, required answer, that the tangents, let us suppose this point is, this external point is P, that means PA and PB are the two required tangents. Okay, PA and PB are the two required tangents. Okay, so moving to question number 9, which is also of 3 marks, right? So what is given to you, that there is a batsman and the runs scored by the batsman are in between 0 to 20, the range is 12. Like this, the values are given, table is given to you, and you have to find out the value of the mean, right? So how to find out the mean? Formula is A plus sigma fi di is divided by sigma fi, right? So for that, first of all, we have to find out the value of xi, and xi is what? You know that xi is the middle value of these two values. That means the middle value of 0 to 40 is what? 0 to 40 middle value is 20. And how to find out this middle value? Just do addition of these two values, 40 plus 80 divide by 2. It will be 40 plus 80 will be 120 and 120 by 2 will be 60, right? So like this, middle value of 80 and 120 will be 100. Middle value for 120 and 160 will be 140, and then the middle value of both of these will be 180. So now the next step is that I have to find out the value of di. Di is what? Di is given by xi minus a. So xi is this and a is what? A, we have imagined that the middle value of xi means there are 5 values, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So the middle value will be my a. That means a will be equal to 100. So if there are 6 values or even number of the values, so you can imagine any value as the value of a. So what will be the xi minus a? Xi minus a means 20 minus 100, it will be equal to minus 80. Then 60 minus 100, this will be my minus 40. 100 minus 100 will be 0. 140 minus 100, it will be 40. Then 180 minus 100, it will be 80. Right now what I have to find out? I have to find out the value of fi di, means I have to multiply these two terms fi and di. So what I will get? 12 into 80, it will be minus 960. This will be 20 into 40 will be minus 800. This and this will give me 0, and 30 into 40 will give me 1200. And when I am going to do multiplication of this and this term, then I will get what? I will get 8 3s are 24, carry 2, 8 2s are 16, and it will be 1840. Now as per the formula of the mean, I have to do addition of this value sigma fi di, and the second thing is I have to do addition of sigma fi. Okay, so what I will get? The answer will be equal to 1280, and this will be equal to 120. Right, so now simply put the values in your formula. A is what? A is my 100. Sigma fi di is what? This is my 1280, and divided by sigma fi is what? This is my 120. After solving this part, I will have 128 by 12. After doing cancellation, it will be 32 by 3. I have divided this value, both the values, at 4. Then this will be 32 by 2, and after dividing 32 by 2, I will get 10.66. So my answer will be 1106.66. So the mean will be for this part will be 110.66. Right. So what does the statement say? Statement says that two vertical poles of different height are standing 20 meters away from each other. Two poles are there and they are standing at a different height of 20 meters from each other. The angle of elevation to the top of the first pole, from the foot of the second pole is 60 degree. So this angle is going to be my 60 degree, and the angle of elevation of the top of the second pole, from the foot of the first pole is 30 degree. So I have to find out the difference between the two poles. So I have to find out this height. So how I can find out? Let's name the dimensions A, B and C, D. If I know the height of CD and AB, then I can find out this value. This value is suppose my CE. So I can easily find out this CE. Right. So I have to find out the value of perpendicular. Base is given to us and the angle is given to us. So which trigonometric ratio I can use here? Very easy question. So which trigonometric ratio I can use? I can use the tangent trigonometric, because perpendicular I have to find out and base is given to me. So in this triangle ABD, tangent 30 is equal to perpendicular by base, and tangent 30 is what? Tangent 30 is my 1 by root 3. Perpendicular I have to find out and base is my 20. So doing cross multiplication, perpendicular will be equal to 20 by root 3 meter. Okay, similarly in another triangle CBD, tangent 60 is equal to perpendicular by base, and tangent 60 is what? This is equal to root 3 is equal to perpendicular by base is my 20. So now after doing this cross multiplication, perpendicular will be equal to 20 root 3 meter. Okay, so now I have to find out the value of CE. CE is what? CE is my CD minus AB. This CE is what? This is CD minus AB. Right, so CD is what? CD is my 20 root 3 minus this is my 20 by root 3. So now what I can do, I can take the LCM. So after doing this multiplication, I will get 20 into 3, because root 3 into root 3 will become 3, and then minus 20 into 3 will be 60 minus 20 by root 3. So 60 minus 20 will be 40 by root 3 meter. Okay, and then they are saying that let's take the value of root 3 as 1.73 meter. So once you are going to solve this value, then you will get your final answer as CE is equal to 40 by 1.73 meter. Means the distance between the two height is this much, right? So write down your final answer in the exam that the difference between the height of the two poles is given by this much value. Okay, if you find my video useful for you, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel so that you can get more updates of my new videos. So let's meet in the next video, in which we are going to do revision of all the formulas important for your exam. Till then, take care and bye bye.